What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Monday Night Mashup. Size Matters RC here. As always, John and Craig here to bring you a joyful evening of conversation and hopefully great guests.
One day we should just sit here with an easel and do like Bob Ross.
Ooh,
confuse everybody.
I can go very soft. We can talk about some happy little treats.
Happy little treats.
Right off the bat, do you want to rip the Band-Aid off and give the bad news?
Yeah, so we have some bad news tonight. I'll deliver it. I'm sorry.
I know, I don't want to deliver bad news.
But there's a silver lining. So tonight we're supposed to have Chris Lindgren on.
Supposed to.
Unfortunately, his Instagram was hacked. So he can't log into his Instagram to come live with us. However, we did have a great phone conversation with him. And we have all the Beat the Creek information you are going to need prior to arrival. And it's pretty exciting. So, unfortunately, the guest didn't work out tonight because hackers. Get a job. Yes, that's all I gotta say about that. Shopkeeping, we are going straight into thanking our sponsors.
CarryAll.
Yeah.
I spent a good portion of my last 2 days off working on my new mousepad mat and my regular Pro Mag mat on top of it. And it just changed my workbench. What are you doing?
You broke my tool. Go ahead. Continue.
Hold on. We have to have a fight real quick. Just thoroughly impressed with the mousepad mat. It changed my workbenches. Pieces of wood, not one solid piece of wood. It took that out. I really love it.
Yeah, great products. We sit in front of 7 feet of magnetics. No, I do not yet because you got the first one ever. The next sponsor is RC Garages. Bobby, if you don't know, Bobby is a sponsor of Beat the Creek. He donated some garages that they're going to be giving away there. So Bobby makes scale garages, 1/10, 1/24 garages, whole bunch of different designs from old barn looking to graffiti to a industrial look. Great products, great customer service, and just an all-around great dude.
It's one of my favorite.
Yep.
Genuinely just a great guy. I've had a couple phone conversations with him, a couple FaceTimes with him outside of doing lives. Just a great guy, man. Crawler Colt RC, another sponsor and vendor.
Yes.
For Beat the Creek 2023.
It is a sponsor and vendor.
Yeah. So if you're not up on Crawler Colt, then you've never watched the show before, or as Craig would say, live under a rock.
Yep.
His swag game is just ridiculous. T-shirts, hats, whatever you could think of, patches, his scale shit, his scale accessories, just some of the best if you're looking for that haha or that ooh make you think.
Yep.
Great at rebranding.
Very. One of the best to ever do it.
I agree.
Next sponsor, Gspeed. If you are looking for flat rails, if you want a truck that is going to perform, head over to Gspeed. Enough said. Just go there. And Gabe, another one. Just
great guy.
Honest to good human being. Makes us want to be better humans.
We're not implying that other people aren't. Just certain people really stand out personality-wise and willingness to be friendly and helpful from jump.
Yep.
And that goes a really long way.
Next sponsor is CarryAll RC. Great bags, man. I just went camping for the weekend. I brought both my sling pack and my backpack. Packed them up with everything that I was going to need because I was wrenching on some rigs while I was on vacation because I had some stuff to do and the one day it rained. So being stuck inside the RV, I was wrenching because why not? And then the next day it was beautiful out. I got to attach my bag to the backpack, went on a hiking trail right at the campground, found a creek, started playing. Just great backpacks, man. And it is Autism Awareness Month. And that is a cause very near and dear to Mr. Mike George. So we left the blue light on for him. And we have our Autism Awareness CarryAll X right next to our blue light to represent him for this month.
I just recently on Saturday went to Supercross at MetLife and I used my sling bag as I always do. But it was very nice to have, one, a compact size bag that was allowed into the venue, no questions asked. It carried 3 ponchos, my wallet, and it was here. My wallet wasn't in my pocket. My keys weren't hanging off my belt loop.
Yep.
Everything was right here. I could get to it if I needed it. Nobody was taking it from me. I love my sling bag. That is a daily for me.
And for any of those people who appreciate the Second Amendment, great EDC bag. So
I don't even know what you just said, but okay.
Some people just understood that. I got you.
Our last sponsor,
Yep.
RC Misfits. We've talked about it multiple times. We just recently posted a video, but we are going to one more time touch on it and just remind you guys that RC Misfits is celebrating their 5th anniversary at the shop on Saturday the 29th in Croydon, Pennsylvania with a show and shine.
Yeah, this event is going to have a few sponsors. It is brought to you by RC 4-Wheel Drive. RC Garages is sponsoring it. Power Hobby is going to sponsor it. You're going to have vinyl knots there with lanyards. She's going to sell lanyards, which actually we're going to go over one in 2 seconds. And I'm going to show you the quality of work that she's putting out. You're going to have Crawler Colt, one of our sponsors. Great guy. He's making the trip from Massachusetts.
One of our friends.
Yes.
I mean, they're all
He's family.
friends.
He's family. You're going to have Aiden Builds RC. So just good sponsors, or sponsors and vendors. And you are going to have Moss Mill Brewing pouring beers. So if you like beer and you're in the area,
There's people who don't like beer.
there are. But real quick.
Oh, hold on. Can I just address something?
You can address something.
You seem deflate. You seem... I just want to address the elephant in the room. Bulldog, I saw your comment. I'm just going to leave it at that. Get
We have no mayo tonight. So...
What happened?
It's crazy how that blew up.
What happened?
So Natalie, the owner and proprietor of Vinyl Knots, made us a few lanyards, and this is our newest one. She made it for me. It's a thin blue line lanyard. She does absolutely amazing work. She is going to be one of the vendors over at RC Misfits. If you guys are in the area and you want a really, really nice lanyard, man, she's your go-to.
Can I point out something?
Yeah.
I'm just looking at this probably for the second time. Just to take the time, detail-wise, to use the multicolored blue, white, and black.
Yeah, she makes it different. She makes
this.
the bottom different
so
than the
the
top.
bottom and the top are different.
Yeah.
The top has these white and black accents and one of the blue ropes. And
she has a ton of color options, man. She
very, very cool.
I told her I wanted blue, and I got a picture back of like 8 different blues, and I was like, second one to the left. So great work, great prices. Reach out to her. Like I said, not a sponsor of the show or anything. We just love her work, and she's local to us, and we love supporting small mom and pop RC businesses. This is one of them.
Always.
Yo, Tyrone, what's up? Real quick, just shout out. I know Tyrone's mom is, having a little bit of a health issue right now. Oh, not a little bit of a big health issue right now. So everybody, if you could please just send our prayers out to our boy's mom, and I hope everything is going well with that.
Please.
So on to the next thing, which is the main, purpose of the show tonight. Beat the Creek, man. It's coming up 2 weeks. It's May 6th and 7th. For those of you that don't know, it is a big RC event that is held in Maysville, Kentucky. And this year seems like it is going to be a big year. We were supposed to have Chris Lindgren on, as we said earlier. Unfortunately, he had his Instagram hacked, so he is not able to join. So we got all the information we needed from Chris on a phone call, and we are going to share that information with you. Some of it hasn't even been posted on the Beat the Creek page yet. So kind of the first ones to be spewing it out there.
Yeah. So
Boom.
This is I'm trying to do math here. They've been doing it since 2016. So this is the 7th.
Don't do math. Anyways. So
I'll just sit back. I'll talk to you guys.
It's okay. It's okay. So the gates are going to be open on Friday. That would be the 5th.
Correct.
They are doing a night run that night. Do you remember what time he said that was going to start? The night run? About 8
I
o'clock?
think the night run was around 8 o'clock.
8 p.m.?
Gates close at 11, so
Yep.
I think he said 8 o'clock. Friday, not saying there's nothing going on, but there's not a lot going on Friday. It's mostly open for camping, to be able to get set up and stuff like that.
Yeah, all the trails are not going to be open. They're going to
Correct.
have some things open.
Correct. They'll have, I believe he said, the rally course. There's a couple mounds, as he put it, that'll be available to play on. But there will be a night, I guess, like a guided night run of where you can go.
Yep.
But that's it for Friday. Saturday, gates open 7 a.m.
Yes.
Anybody who's been to Beat the Creek before, if you pull up at 6:50, you are waiting in a line of cars.
Yeah.
So
They do keep the line moving
Correct.
very smoothly.
but
though.
there's people who are showing up at 6:30 and parking on the shoulder in front of the entrance before they can turn in and being told, wait, we'll let you in a little bit.
And have your money ready. It is $40 for the weekend. Kids,
you can't beat that.
No, it's great. $40. You pay there. There is no pre-sale of tickets. So if you're looking to go to Beat the Creek, it is pay at the gate. It's $40. Kids 12 and under are free. Spectators are also free. Once you get in, you are going to get a wristband with a number. That is your number for the weekend. So Saturday, when you register, or Friday, I believe this is all happening Saturday.
It's
though.
Saturday, yeah.
You are going to register, you get your number, you're going to the table, and they'll tell you where that is. They are going to give you a door prize just for attending. It's going to be a prize valued at about $100 or less, and you're going to get a prize just for coming, right? Sunday at 4 p.m., there are going to be giveaways associated with your number. These are the bigger prizes, and there are a ton of them.
I believe he said anything over $100
Is going to be the bigger prizes.
The bigger prizes that are given away.
As
on
well as
Sunday.
things like RTRs, high-end servos, big ticket items. Those are going to be on Sunday at 4 p.m.
This year, they are having a Dakar rally event.
Yes.
They have a full rally course, and they're having a rally-specific event, which is very, very cool. That's going to be Sunday at 11 a.m. in the back section of the large field. The main giant field. When you're there, you'll know, oh, that's the large field.
Yep.
It's going to be in the back section of that, 11 a.m. First time they're doing it, that's going to be something I'll have to go spectate for. I don't have a rally car, but I love rally races.
Yeah, I want to watch it.
I will have to go there and watch it. A lot of new things this year that he informed us to. I think one of the biggest ones is the SCX6 trail.
Yes, absolutely. So SCX6 is going to be on trail number 6.
Makes sense.
It is going to be an SCX6 specific trail. However, you are more than welcome to bring your 10 scales on that course. He said it might just be a little tough for you. SCX6s are also welcome on trails 1, 5, and 7. So trail 6, 1, 5, and 7 are going to be SCX6 friendly. Trail number 6 is more specific for SCX6s. They also added 2 new trails.
That was a great pass off. Like we've done this before.
We did this before.
And I just went off. Anyway, so also they're going to have trail number 8. They're added 2 new trails this year. They're going to have trail number 8, which is specifically and limited to 24 scale and 18 scale. So instead of having the 24 scale park or area, which they still will have, they will also have a full trail that is specifically only for 24 scale and 118 scale. 10 scale are not allowed on it.
Yeah.
So if you're a tiny trucker, you have a whole trail now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool.
The morning of, I want to backpedal a little bit. There is going to be food. So the Fernwood, right? Fernleaf, not Fernwood. Fernleaf Volunteer Fire Department always does food. They do breakfast and lunch. Their breakfast sandwiches are amazing. However, before they show up, there's going to be a donut and coffee truck also available. So we're going to have a couple more options for food and coffee, because coffee is key when we're getting up that early, man.
So the food truck will be there ready to go at 7 a.m. Where the fire department comes at 7 a.m. with the rest of the people, and they set up and they cook. The food truck will already be there, set up donuts and coffee, which is really awesome. What does that say? Yeah, John. It's not Craig. Dreamer. It's John.
What
Nope,
happened?
nope, it's John. It's John. He said, do I sense Craig or John want to use an SCX6?
It's okay. You can have his. I'll take Joey's.
No, I want the
It's fine.
Joey's. Who's the other guy at Joey's? The two that are there.
Oh, I don't know.
I want
Those are nice. There are new additions to the barn.
Ooh.
So beat the barn.
What are the new additions?
We don't know yet because they're not done yet. They are still
Worst
working on
case.
additions to the barn 2 weeks before the event. So the barn will have new additions. They don't even know what they are yet. But they are still working nonstop. Chris has been very, very busy with Joe. So we asked about the barn. We asked if there are new additions, and they are still coming. So just be prepared. Beat the barn is going to be insane. It always is. Last year, the barn beat my truck. My truck got stuck on the third story, and they had to get an extension ladder to get it back. So, great times.
Last year beat the barn. I did not beat the creek.
Yes.
The creek killed my truck. Vendors.
Yeah, let's talk about vendors, man. I've never experienced a RC event with this many vendors, I don't think.
So we made an itemized list of all the vendors. We sat there and went through the Facebook page and wrote down all of the vendors they're having. And then when we talked to Chris, we asked him if he had an idea of how many vendors would be there because we didn't feel like counting. That's the size of the list we're talking about. It was just a list. You could be like 1, 2. We're like, no, it's too many. I want to count. Right now, they're looking at 44 vendors.
Yep.
Right now, 44 vendors.
And that's not complete. That list is not complete.
On top of the 44 vendors, combined with the vendors, they have, to be a vendor, you're also a sponsor, they have 60 sponsors. So that means
62.
62. So they have 18 sponsors that couldn't make it to be vendors. That is huge.
Yep.
If everybody was able to make it, you're talking about 60 plus vendors. Right now we're at 44 vendors. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time in the day to go and walk around multiple times a day to all those vendors like I like to do.
But when you look at the list of vendors, there is a wide variety of vendors. It's not going to be the same stuff at every single tent. There is going to be so much going on, and there's a lot of talent in the lineup. Like, for instance, Scale Wrap is going to be a vendor set up there, and the quality of stuff that he's putting out is second to none. And then you're going to have people like RC Addict, where you can go buy literally anything under the sun. Also sells Cal RC products.
I'm also pretty sure, don't quote me on this, I'm also pretty sure that Outlaw Scale Accessories,
Yes.
Emily's going to be there as well.
Yeah.
Which makes
Considering she owns the property.
It's her house.
Yeah, it's her house. It's cool.
She makes great scale stuff, and as we learned last year, if she runs out or she doesn't have exactly what you want, give her 2 or 3 hours and she'll make it.
Yeah.
Come back and get it.
Literally happens. We also asked them about attendance, if they had any idea of attendance. It's a little hard for them to do because they don't do pre-sale tickets. It's all at the gate. But just for an idea.
Last year,
Yep.
they had just at 1,200 people come through. That's spectators and drivers. That was 1,200 over the course of 2.5 days because you get half of Friday, all of Saturday, and half of Sunday, or most of Sunday. That's a lot of people. And they said 1,200 people when they announced it. They were like, this is ridiculous. We can't believe we got this many people.
Well, this year he's projecting 1,600 to 1,700. That is what they believe is going to come through the door. And honestly, I hope they get 2,000. But then again, I don't because I want trail time and I don't want to wait in the line. Yeah. So maybe some of y'all shouldn't show up.
So if you haven't been there before, you don't keep up on it. We're talking about 84 acres.
Yes.
84 acres. They're going to have...
Trails take you hours.
Yeah. And
they're not quick.
What, 8 trails this year?
There's 8 trails this year, yes.
8 trails this year. And you look at something like UST where there's, 12?
I believe there were 15 in total, actually.
And you're like, well, there's only 8.
I'm probably wrong, but...
When my truck gave up in the creek, the walk back to Vendors Row was like a good half hour, 40-minute walk. uphill.
Yeah, you were far into the trail.
We were out there. Those trails aren't, half-mile trail and you're back out. You're like,
No, you're in the middle of the woods, in the middle of nowhere, and good luck.
And like we said
great.
earlier, it is beautiful. If you're into being out in the woods and nature and that kind of stuff, it is absolutely gorgeous out there.
It is beautiful. Even the ride from New Jersey to Maysville, Kentucky is beautiful, man. And I just want to say one more thing before we do want people to join. If you're, let's get that out there now. If you are going to Beat the Creek, interested in the Beat the Creek, if you've been there before.
If you're a veteran, we've only been once.
Yeah.
We haven't been there. They've been doing it since 2016. We've only been there one time. So if you've been there multiple times or you got more stuff, please join in.
Yeah, send us a request to join. But I do want to say one more thing. And this goes for any RC event, anytime you guys attend anywhere, even if you go to the park down the street from your house.
It goes for being a human being.
Exactly. It goes for being a human being. Clean up after yourselves. Make sure the property is as good or better than when you came. Don't
be afraid to clean up after other people.
Yeah.
You don't have to go over
somebody else
call somebody out something. Somebody drops something. Somebody leaves garbage.
Yep.
You just see, pick it up. Let's get rid of it. And also return your shopping carts.
We're gonna going to.
I hope so.
Because he is like 40 minutes away from Beat the Creek.
He said he could stay at his house and he's gonna cook his dinner.
We don't have to book a hotel room?
No, Fishing Bill so we can stay at his house.
What's up, brother?
What up, guys?
What you got going on, man?
Got done with this, not done with it, just need to lower the body. But remember showing it to you last time, not painted and everything.
Is that purple? It's kind of hard to tell. It's a little dark.
Did I just pick these up as well?
Oh, yeah.
It's like a burgundy-ish purple color.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool color.
Actually, if you look at it, it changes.
Oh, it's got a little flip-flop in it.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Then I got the boy.
Electronics nice and tucked in there. Nice.
Just got done with that. And then I got a buddy right now that's actually making some really cool scale accessories.
Very cool.
Oh, are those street signs?
Those are actually his stickers.
They look like street signs. That's really cool.
Yeah, he makes little party supplies as well.
Who
makes
that? Give a shout out.
That's him right there. You guys want to follow, check him out.
Customs. All right, there you go.
Mad_customs.
Are you gonna?
Beautiful.
Are you coming out to Beat the Creek?
No, I won't be able to make it out there, man. That's a little too far for me.
Okay. All right. I just figured I'd ask because talking about.
But I would love to make it. Would love to make it out there. I also got the mini. Gotta have that.
Yep. That's what's in all mine, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. But
very, very.
Yeah, just got done with that little thing.
Do you make that bed?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Very nice.
Is that aluminum or styrene?
Aluminum.
I was gonna say you never know because people with the paint sometimes make it look like aluminum, but it's not. It's a kind of a mind.
I just wanted to jump on real quick, guys, and show you the my buddy's stuff.
Appreciate
it. Talented guy.
Yeah, we're gonna check him out. I got a little notepad here. I wrote it down.
All right, you guys have a good one, and you guys be safe out there.
Thank you very much. You too, brother, man.
Who that?
So this is Fishing Bill, a local.
So I gotta ask him if I should bring a sleeping bag and pillow, or if he's gonna supply us with fishing
with fishing poles.
Fishing poles. Yeah. I guarantee he supplies for fishing poles if we show up at his house.
There we go. Here he is. What's up, brother, man?
What's going on, guys?
So let's talk beat, man.
2 weeks away, and I am thrashing in here right now. Thrashing.
I'm sure you got so much on your plate right now trying to prep for Beat the Creek.
I haven't even started on my trucks yet. I have a complete build for a buddy. I have a complete build for me, possibly another build for me, and I still have 3 bodies to get done, one-handed.
I was going to say, and how's the wing?
Are you going to be able to enjoy Beat the Creek?
Define enjoy. No, I'm definitely going to be there. I may still be in a sling, and I'm really hoping to do some trailing, but I'm going to have my booth on Vendor Row, displaying bodies and stuff and doing my scale banners. So I will be there for that regardless. How much sitting around I'm going to do, that's a different story. I got 2 weeks out, so I could grow a cape by then.
Well, I guarantee you'll have some good company. we'll come over and we'll chill with you, hang out with you for a little bit.
Well, appreciate that. A lot of the vendors have offered to help and stuff. Like I said, I'm just taking a bunch to display. Last year I took a bunch to sell. This year I'm just using it as an expo and hopefully get more time to enjoy everybody. So, but trying to get the painted bodies caught up. It's such a great event. And even people you don't know down there, you meet, you talk to, and then you become Facebook friends. And, 4 years later, Justin Quillen from out in Washington State does some killer paint work. Met him online. We talked Beat the Creek. He's finally flying out. He's going to stay with me while we're down there. So excited to take him to his first Beat the Creek.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, these events, man. Beat the Creek, we've definitely made a couple friends at Beat the Creek that we haven't lost touch with.
I mean, last week when Trail and Timmy was on the show, he brought that up himself. He said, I only met you guys 2 or 3 times, but I look forward to seeing you the next time. And when we see each other, it's like we've known each other forever. And it's like we talk all the time.
And these are the events that events like USTE, Beat the Creek.
Well, even just for, I'm 40 minutes away, local guys, but guys here in Kentucky, you talk to them forever. They're 2 hours away. That's where you get to meet them. You get to see them. You hang out. I know I'm staying at the hotel just because fat kid needs a shower, for one. 2, it's going to be a lot more comfortable for me. So, but I'm taking a fire pit down with me. So we're going to have a fire pit there in the hotel parking lot. Invite everybody to bring chairs around. But usually at that hotel, everybody gets rigs out and runs them in the parking lot, whether it's bashers, drags, crawlers. It's a really...
After the show.
We're at the same hotel as you, so we're going to have a good time.
We do some other things in the parking lot too. After a hard day on the trails, I will admit it's not horrible to sit down around a fire and have a beverage. So, but no, it's just, even the family, Rocktober a couple years ago, I was there for about an hour, I think. And one of the guys that I know, he's big in axials, but I'm big in Traxxas, of course. Sorry, T word. But he brought a kid over that was having trouble with his. So I sat down for, half an hour, 40 minutes, just rebonded everything, recalibrated it. The kid was happy as could be. Off he went. Unfortunately, I had a family emergency, so I had to leave right then. I was only at Rocktober for 2 hours, but helping that kid out with his truck was worth the drive to me. That's what everybody does down there.
I can tell you right now, our CarryAll bags are packed with parts not for us usually. And I enjoy helping other people a lot of the time more than I like doing anything else there. Obviously, we want to get on the trails and drive, but if somebody breaks, there's us and the group that we hang out with, we'll be the first ones to be like, all right, come on, let's go back. Let's take that walk,
Yep.
Because, being in the middle of a trail, especially at Beat the Creek, when you're an hour in and something stupid breaks, man, that's a long way to walk back.
As everybody knows, we've told times, it happened to us. Somebody's willing to help us that we've never met, willing to give us a part out of their spare truck. And that feeling of camaraderie and unity, we enjoyed it so much that's the kind of that became our motto. We want to help anybody and everybody we can at anything.
Joe and Chris, Bill and Misty, the whole gang, Joe's wife, they do such a great job with the event, and they really help push that family-friendly atmosphere. And it just relaxes everybody. Everybody has fun. I know last year was my first year of having a booth there as a vendor. And I think I gave out more stickers to kids than I did, people I wanted to, just because I'd see a kid walking past, like, hey, bring him over here.
Yeah.
Because you want those kids, you want it to be the highlight of their year, in my opinion. And that's what's so much fun about it. You'll see all kinds of things happen with the kids that are just so awesome to see. But then as big kids, we'll help each other out.
Yep.
So it's a great, great event, no pressure. I actually really like the fact that it's not a comp because everybody just goes out and has fun.
That's all.
Yep.
Leave your ego at the door.
No, bring your ego and let it get checked by the creek.
You did bring up a good point that I actually forgot to mention. Family friendly. and I know Chris wanted us to mention this. No drugs, no alcohol, no firearms on the property. It's a family-friendly event. So let's just get that out there so everybody knows. Leave that stuff at home. It's not the place for it.
Yep, exactly. No, and you brought up a great point too. Pick up after yourself.
Yeah, man.
I know Joe's wife is huge on that. That is her field, and respect it as much as you can.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, like we said, if you see somebody, you know, drop garbage on the ground or drop a cigarette butt, you don't even have to confront them about it or even say it. Just pick it up for them.
Should you probably let them know they messed up, but you don't want to understand, just walk over, pick it up, and hey, drop this, I got you.
Yeah.
Maybe they won't do it again.
You know, I'll throw it in my carry-all bag. I'll just pick up garbage as I'm walking, throw it in the bag. Once I get back to the tent or wherever I'm hanging out, I'll throw it in the garbage, you know?
So you're saying don't pick it up and beat him in the back of the head with it?
There you go.
I'm not saying don't, but yeah. So if I remember correctly, last year on Sunday, it was either Saturday morning for the drivers meeting, or was that RC Jeep wants to join?
Yeah, RC Jeep. We'll let him in a second. RC Jeep, just hold on a second. We're just gonna.
It was either Saturday morning during the drivers meeting or Sunday before they did the prizes or the giveaways. I guess it was maybe Joe's wife. They were talking about how her and another woman mowed everything.
Yep.
They had it, they spent the week mowing, and then you just take a minute, or at least I did, and looked around, and I'm like, I don't like mowing my back lawn, and I have a 0.5-acre lot. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So props. They do an amazing job.
It's a beautiful property.
It. And I actually last year during the prizes, we were waiting, sitting there, I was sitting on the grass, and I fell asleep in their field. Lay back in the sun. It was beautiful out, and I dozing off. Somebody took advantage of that and messed with me, but
I love on Sunday going and getting a burger from the fire department. Then you walk around that little pond. There's always shade coming underneath that one willow tree.
Yep.
Sit down there. You eat that burger. You will want to take a nap right there. I guarantee it.
It's beautiful. It's so peaceful. Yeah. The air's clean. It's just not New Jersey, you know.
There was a group of kids rolling down.
And I'm excited.
There's a group of kids rolling down the hill towards the pond and wrestling and playing. And I'm sitting there watching that, and I'm like, at the time I just had a kid, and I'm like, this is my. That was it. Out. On the ground.
Done. Well, I'm excited this year because I've got one body that I'm donating. You've probably seen that one. And then I painted two bodies. One is being raffled off for Operation 11 Charlie, which is a great, there you go, right there. So very proud to do the body for that one. Craig Hawkins here locally is doing the builds on them. And then he's doing one that he's raffling off for the fire department as well that does all the cooking. So could not be prouder to do both those bodies for them.
Awesome, man.
And now I have the one I'm giving away as a door prize. So you may walk away with one of my bodies.
I hope so, because nobody better to do it than you, man. I appreciate everything in the community.
Well, I appreciate it, guys.
As excited about the giveaways and event, I'm also very excited that this year there's going to be a coffee and donut food truck. So
just the coffee, because I love the fire department. They work hard, put out great, but their coffee is not the best in the world. I'm just saying.
Yeah, coffee game.
No, but the idea that, like Chris was telling us, that the truck will be set up and ready at 7. So you walk in, if you're the first person in, you can walk right to the food truck and grab a coffee.
That's what we're doing.
So
I'm leaving the rigs in the truck. I'm going to get coffee, and then I'll go back and get my rigs.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, I'll stop with an igloo cooler and fill it up with coffee.
I'd be like, excuse me, how much to fill this?
So, no, looking forward to it. It's always a great event. And again, it's local to me. So it's great that I can get somewhere that quick. And it's fun to have an event like that around here, to be honest with you. This is kind of a dead zone. I mean, there's a lot of people here that do them, but not like other parts of the country. So to have this big of an event and them to do such a great job is absolutely awesome.
Absolutely.
We're in a dead zone too. And, we always try to come up with ideas or come up with a spot to do something. It's just so hard, especially we're not go very far north to get, mountains and hills and, good terrain. So it's not 10-hour drive is worth it.
Absolutely.
We're looking forward to seeing you guys.
All right, brother. Thank you.
All right.
We're gonna let RC Jeep in now.
Thank you, Bill.
If he's still in here, RC Jeep 2024. Bill, thank you very much, brother. All right, let's sit.
Well, I'm really clearing my head right now as we're sitting here doing this. I'm thinking that gates open at 7 a.m.
Yep.
We will be there well before 7 a.m. because we're just those people.
We'll let Skittles in because.
But also, we're those people who have fear of missing out on stuff.
Yes.
So we'll probably be there till 10 o'clock at night.
Hold on, how do I turn this around? There you go.
What's up?
Hey, boys!
Finally.
What's up?
Finally, I see some hardcore links.
I know, I'm trying to work on my V4. I've been MIA lately with the whole crawling scene. So I saw you guys on live and I wanted to say what's up and see how the boys are doing.
Oh, hey, we're doing good. I actually, speaking of, I hope everything's well with you. I know you weren't feeling good for a long time, and I hope everything's good on your end.
No, everything is much better. I appreciate you guys. I mean, a lot better now. I mean, to be honest with you, I think the winter just, I kind of hibernate during the winter.
I totally get it. I love that you're working on a V4. I just finished mine, and Hardcore Links, I actually just went camping this weekend, and while it was raining the one day, I took my Gladiator and I put a set of Hardcore Links on my Gladiator. So
nice. I see you guys are very active with the events, man. I'm so jealous. I wish I could do that.
yeah, we try to get to as many big ones as we can throughout the year with our work schedule. It's kind of tough. We can't make all of them, but we do try to make time, and Beat the Creek is one of those that we just can't miss. It is such a great time. We have such fun. We have a lot of friends that are going to be there, people that we look forward to seeing.
Oh, man. I hope to see you guys on one of the events soon. Definitely.
That'd be really cool. I think the big allure for us, for me, I'm going to speak for both of us though, for Beat the Creek is that it's not a comp. It is a challenging, grueling trail session.
Mm-hmm.
Be able to come out the other side and be like, I made it, 2 days of crawling this environment and I was good is better than winning a comp.
Yeah, it's the environment there, the trails, the terrain is just unforgiving. It is rough. It's wet, muddy. There's rock. Yeah, it is unforgiving.
Oh, wow. I was actually going to go Logandale yesterday, but it's super hot out here in Vegas right now. This weather over here, it's crazy. It's like 2-3 weeks ago, it's snowing, and then next thing you know, it's freaking hot.
So we haven't gone that extreme here, but last weekend, not this past weekend, the week before, it was like in the 90s, and I woke up this morning and it was 37. So it's like, can we make up our mind? I don't know how to plan my days. I don't know what to wear when I walk outside because it's either going to be 300 degrees out or 37.
Oh, wow.
So
Wow.
it's very weird this time of year.
I also want to personally thank you guys for the giveaway, man. I mean, it was really awesome to receive the giveaway. I was super happy and I was just ecstatic to open them up.
Awesome. I'm happy you like it. Yeah, that was, I know it took a while to get to you, but we were waiting on a couple things, and I'm happy you got it. Enjoyed it.
No, definitely. I love it. Thank you guys. And thank you for everything that you guys do. I'm really happy I got to do a live with you guys. I just, joined your live for a little bit just to say what's up because I figured, okay, well, I'm building and I might as well just say hi.
You get off with the Gspeed, the V4 you have in front of you. Do you have everything for it? Do you know what you're throwing in it? Is it a secret?
It's a secret for now, to be honest, although I'm doing the AR-44 in the front and AR-45 in the back, so it's going to be a little bit different. So,
okay.
But I'm not really, I don't really know. I don't even have a scheme yet on what I'm going to do. I don't even know what body I'm going to put on it.
Okay.
So I'm thinking a cliffhanger body, maybe, a charcoal gray color with some hot pink and black and white on it. I still want to keep it girly, at the same time. And I'm just thinking. I'm not really quite sure what to do with it yet. So
That's the fun of building sometimes, is you just kind of wing it as you go along and they turn out the best.
And definitely post it on your build, and we'd love to see the finished product and what you end up doing with it.
no,
I really
thank you. I appreciate it. I saw you like my post on Gspeed when I posted the FS. So I'm looking forward to that. The pink one, of course. I'm a girl at the end of the day.
I made sure my V3 and my V4 were complete before I move on to the next rig, but it's probably coming very soon.
I know. I feel like I have so much build on here because, like I said, I was hibernating during winter time. It's just way too cold. But then you know what they said? I was talking to Joe Mason. He goes, "Hey, that was supposed to be the day that you're supposed to be building." I was like, "Nah, those are the days I'm under the blanket."
That's true. That's true. Like hibernating.
So, well, I'm glad I came out here on here with you guys real quickly. I just wanted to say what's up. I was on my end on the live earlier, and Tyrone goes, "Hey, you're supposed to be on the live with the Life Size Matters." I was like, "I am, bro. I am. I'm not taking anyone's thing here. I'm gonna be over there. I'm just saying what's up to everybody because I haven't seen everybody on my end in a long time, and just." Like you said, I've been sick for a little bit. I wanted to say hi, and I miss everybody on there. And then after that, I went over here to, I was here with you guys earlier watching. I saw Lance jumped on here. Tyrone was on here. It's always good to see you guys with the Monday mashup, man. It's amazing on what you guys do. Keep it up. I'm so proud of you guys.
we appreciate you coming out of hibernation.
That's what everybody says. Like, actually, a lot of the bros were like, "Hey, Skittles, are you done hibernating yet? Can we go crawl now?"
Well, now,
Because, I'm always the one who pushes them. It's like, "Hey, bro, can you do this?" Or like, "Yeah, right, that's impossible." I'm like, "Nah, it's not impossible. Let's do it." And I push it. And they're like, "No, you didn't just do that." I was like, "That's Skittles right there. Sorry." I'm just kidding.
to have a brand new rig to prove them wrong even more.
Oh my gosh, no, all the boys over here, they crawl really well. I don't know if you follow Topher Builds, but he's one of the best builders I know. My husband is also a really good builder. I can build. No doubt. It's just I feel as if I'm not the builder. It's more of my husband. So I kind of just tell him what I want done on my build, and then he tells me what needs to be done, but he doesn't want to build it for me. So I'm not that spoiled, He tells me, "You got to build it, But I'm sponsored by him 100%. We're sponsored by Gspeed, Hardcore RC, but my real sponsor, man, is my husband.
Yep. And that's great. It's great to have that kind of relationship. He pushes you.
Yeah. No, definitely. But sometimes, I get lazy. Like just a minute ago, he goes, "Hun, I'm done with my build. You're still snacking. And you're still on your links."
On hibernating, you need to snack.
The first thing you do out of hibernation is eat.
Right? That's what I mean. But anyways, boys, it's good to see you on live. I'm here to support you guys 100%. I'm so proud of everything you guys do for, the RC community and for everybody. You guys are always here to help out. So I'm very, very proud of you guys. So just know that you guys have my support 100%.
Thank you very, very, very much.
Appreciate you.
All right. I'll talk to you guys later.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Who's that one? Get up and do it.
I got it. I got it. We got this. We got this. Teamwork, brother. It's that RC Jeep 2024. We'll see if he wants to come in. If not, it's okay.
Want to come on?
It is
talk
okay.
So while we're waiting,
it was good to see Skittles. She was going to join for a long time, and she finally did. So it was good to see her in here. It's good to see her back at the grind.
What's up, Wayne?
So go on ahead. What were you saying?
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't think RC Jeep's going to join. That was the second time I accepted his request. So if anybody else wants to join, talk Beat the Creek, talk anything RC, we'll give it a few more minutes. As a reminder, Beat the Creek, May 6th and 7th, Maysville, Kentucky. We are going to have a fantastic time. There's going to be so many people there that we just look forward to seeing. And I know I'm going to have to bring monies because there are going to be a ton of things that I want to buy.
What, at Beat the Creek?
Yeah. Especially with that many vendors. Come on.
I am handing my wife all of my credit cards.
I don't know. Did we get another request?
No, but still the Jeeps.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Are you sure? It just said something.
No,
Oh,
still the
no.
Jeeps.
Okay.
So, Saturday the 29th, this coming Saturday, we have our show and shine. I have a couple trucks going in. This is one of mine that are going in. And the thing I think is the coolest about it, besides these great Turo wheels, which I freaking love on this thing, and the sick paint job that you can't really tell on camera, is the headlights I put in. Don't mind that. It's going to be there.
Really, really good job.
Yeah, they just came out great. And my brother fabbed me a custom bumper, completely handmade. Did a great job. Super happy with it. He currently has my TF2 and is doing everything.
And
Bumpers.
no, we don't have any mayo. We're never going to have any more mayo on this show ever.
I don't understand.
It happened
what
one
happened.
time.
I don't understand. I ate mayonnaise.
One time.
One time. He made homemade mayonnaise. I love food. I love to cook. He loves food. He loves to cook. We're both the primary cookers in our households. He was like, yo, you ever make homemade mayonnaise? I'm like, no, it's on my list. I've been wanting to do it. I got my immersion blender. I got everything. I haven't done it.
We shouldn't have to explain this.
He brought it out. I tasted it.
But we will take empty jars. I will make more homemade mayonnaise. It'll be for sale at Beat the Creek. Size Matters Mayo. What's up? Yeah.
He's making it. Ha! The man turns his own butter.
I do.
Homemade butter. You know what?
Monday Night Mayo.
My poor wife. Tudor, you're going to Beat the Creek?
Tudor's always.
Tudor, you're going to Beat the Creek?
Of course he's going to Beat the Creek.
I just want to see the yes. I just want to see the yes come up on the bottom of the screen. It'd be great if Amanda joined. Is it cheaper? What, homemade mayonnaise? The whole conversation started because
it is much cheaper.
How much cheaper it is to make mayonnaise at home than
and it's
easy.
It's so easy.
Tudor's going to Beat the Creek. I'll be there.
That's it.
I was on the fence, Tudor, but now I'm going to go.
Yeah.
Tudor, I have a song I've been trying to play for you for like a year and a half, 2 years now. One song. And only I have it on my phone. No one else in the world has it.
All right. Anyways.
I'll play it for you after the show.
All right, we'll play that after the show. With that being said, we are going to cut the show right there.
Ooh, that's awesome.
I hope to see many of you at Beat the Creek or some maybe of our local events. I know we have a few coming up that we're going to be. Yes.
I was just getting deeper.
Yep. We're going to be hitting some local events. We'll go over those as we get closer to them and give you guys some info. And man, I'm just looking forward to Beat the Creek. That's all. Thank you to our sponsors again. You all are amazing. I love that you support our show. I love you guys for joining. And thank you. That is it. Okay.
So the same
stand by.
Oh.
No, go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
I don't have all the details. I will have them next Monday. It'll be our last show before Beat the Creek.
Before Beat the Creek.
And as you all know, we will be driving home Monday morning from Kentucky. We will be here that Monday after Beat the Creek to do the live. But the same weekend of Beat the Creek is the King of the Castle.
Yeah.
Which is a New Jersey NJ Overland. Okay, geez.
NJ Scale Off-Road event.
Sorry. A good friend of mine runs an actual Overlander group. NJ Scale Off-Road is having their King of the Castle event.
Yep.
And I want to say Passaic, but it's not. Anyway, I'll get all the details. It's the same weekend. So if you're local to Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland, this tri-state New York area, and you can't make it to Beat the Creek, much closer drive is King of the Castle. We'll get all the details for you guys and have them for you for next Monday.
Yep.
So,
all right, guys. Thank you
everybody.
very much. We'll talk to you
Stay safe
next week.
Sure.